Arcaneandstellar, and I want to welcome you to my channel. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and let's get into this timeless pick a card reading. So we're going to be doing the topic mixed signals. What would they want to tell you at this time? What message would they have for you? Maybe from their higher self, or even their regular self. Whatever comes through. So we have 4 different groups to choose from, and they're birds. So definitely look at these little birds and see if you're feeling drawn to one of them. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And with that being said, I'll keep this short and sweet. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your love and support and your kindness, and I really hope that this message helps each and every one of you. Like White Feather Tarot, which I want to shout out, of course, before I do this, I will be doing a live shuffling of each of the groups. So if you do want to choose at that end of that section, you're more than welcome. If you like to see maybe the cards underneath the birds to make a better choice, perhaps, maybe it'll help you connect better. But yeah, that's what we've got. So lots of love to you guys. Let's go ahead and move forward and into the shuffling process. Okay, friends, what's up? You're here for the shuffling process, but first I'm going to say a little prayer. Cleanse my area. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors guide me in this reading for those that have been drawn to this reading, to help them understand somebody who maybe they don't understand. To help them understand the misunderstood person, or whatever they're kind of hopefully bring some information through that will clear up their understanding of this person, maybe bring through a message that will help them better understand the person. And yeah, so let's get started here. Spirit guides. Group number 1. What would this person, what's going on there with this person? Number 1. Do that. Number 2. What's going on with the group number 2? Okay, we'll get that in a minute. Group number 3. I already know a channel message for group number 2. Hopefully I remember it during the reading. Number 4. Okay, oops. What do they want to express for group number 1? And for group number 2? What do they want to say to this person? Never seen that card before. I don't think I've ever had that card pop out. Okay, let's see here. What else do I want? Oh, jeez. That like flew. Number 3. I think that's the one. Right there. Okay, my chair is making some goofy noise. Okay, number 1. What do they want to say? Express what's really going on inside of them. What do we need to know? And number 2. Number 3 is definitely a loved one. I've seen a few things. Okay, let's see. last one here. This is the, if you guys are curious, sorry, this is a dream interpretation oracle, if you're curious. I know sometimes people are curious about that, which deck is which I always have it down in the comments, you know. Okay, let's see. I'll take tarot in the reading. Okay, that's all. Yeah, I think that's about all I need. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of realign these so you can actually see them, because I know that I don't think they're all showing up together. Okay, let's see here. And there we go. So if you want to choose one of these when it comes to that person, more than welcome here to tune in as needed. Okay? So see if you're feeling drawn to one of those when you think about that person on your mind, and let's go ahead and get started. So hello, my beautiful friends that have chosen group number 2, or number 1. Wow. I don't know if you guys are going to want to watch group number 2. How funny is that? Why would I even say that? Okay, well, who knows? Maybe there will be messages for some of you in both of them, and maybe that's that confirmation you need to hear if you couldn't choose between 1 and 2, right? It won't be for everyone, but for those of you that were really kind of like, you've chosen this beautiful bird. And you know what I think is interesting about this choice is you've chose one that's quite plain, and I wonder if some of you might feel plain in this person's eyes, or you worry that you're too plain for them, or something like that. That's just kind of what I'm getting right off the bat. Maybe you feel like a plain Jane or a plain John, I don't know, Jane, whatever the opposite of that would be. And we'll see what comes through here. But yeah, it's like you find beauty also in who people are. I don't think that you guys look at people from the outside and just make judgments or sweeping judgments. You might also find yourself to be the person who finds beauty in the flaws or in the average, you know? It's like you're attracted maybe to the average beauty, or, you know what I mean? Like, or you find beauty in the average, or maybe it doesn't have to be flashy for you, you know? And maybe these are qualities of your personality that you're kind of bringing through as you choose this group. Now, as to the person, before I get started on this, I'm going to take a tarot card to kind of represent you and your thoughts towards this person, general energy of those of you that are tuning in towards this person, because I think it will help you know right off the bat whether you've chosen the right group or not, okay? And then you'll know whether you need to go back to the beginning maybe or something like that. Spirit guides, the viewer tuning in right now that are tuning into this group, what is their energy towards this connection, this person at this time, to help them know that it's for them? Ace of Wands. Okay, so this could be like quite attracted, to be honest. The Ace of Wands, I'm going to get a little bit more clarification. Some of you might be annoyed with this person, but I kind of feel like this is something new. You may be playful towards this. It's kind of like you're exploring. Perhaps you, even if you've already been connected to this person, this could be like kind of like, well, whatever happens, happens. And perhaps that's like some of you are really just tuning in that are only recently interested in this person, or maybe there's just an excited feeling towards them. Perhaps some of you might have a mutual interest with this person, and you're just kind of like, well, let's see where this goes. I don't see like strong emotional attachment here for some reason, and that doesn't mean that it doesn't feel like you're obsessed with this person. You might be like into them on a surface level, or and not to say that you don't have deeper feelings, but it feels like you guys are somewhat in control of not feeling like you're controlled by this. Okay, that's what I want to say. You're not in control. You're not being controlled by this connection emotionally. You're not down in the dumps necessarily. It feels like you're hopeful and optimistic, perhaps even towards this person. Or you're hoping even for a restart. For some of you, that could be it too, that you're kind of open to restarting things, hoping that, something could kick off in the future, that kind of vibe. Now let's get into, so yeah, like just to clarify again, it doesn't feel like you guys have a heavy energy. Maybe you're calm and collected about the situation, this person, you're not like too worried about anything. There's interest for sure, but it's not like that interest that's like, chains around your heart and soul and you just feel drugged down by it. It feels like you're pretty much free of that kind of feeling. So anyway, let's go ahead and see about this person. We have writing coming through, number 15. And so, the first thing also, I think that this person, first of all, would say to you about, want to talk to you about like how much energy you have perhaps. Also, I don't know if this person travels a lot, or because this can indicate that, but this is sort of like a very quick moving energy type of feeling here. Let me see what else comes out. We also have a track: to welcome and become available, to become ready, to hold and broadcast an intention. I feel like this person, I wonder if they've made like drive-by type of and not literally, maybe literally, but it might be like drive-by flirtations. It's like they kind of come and go or something like that, I wonder. It might be like they kind of come in hot and heavy, but then they're like kind of off to the next thing. Not necessarily the next person, but like, we have the finch and the peach, romance. Wow. So definitely romantic feelings for sure coming through here. We have Aquarius as well. And we have Forest Temple, enlightenment. And we have transition, cauliflower. So these are the oracle cards that we've kind of gotten for this group. And definitely I think this person has romantic feelings for you. Certainly. Okay. This may be the type of thing where there needs to be a transition in order for this to occur, or this person could have a transitory energy. Maybe, for instance, they just kind of are always busy, and so they kind of transit through your life, and then they're sort of off to the next thing. They may be quite distracted, despite being very distracted, but despite being very attracted. Okay, there we go. Right? With the Forest Temple and enlightenment, we have number 19. Oh yeah, so the numbers we have 19, 11, and 15. 36 as well. So I don't know if those numbers might mean something to you, but I thought I'd, point them out for the sake of it, because I know that sometimes people are very interested in the numbers, but and sometimes it can be a confirmation for sure. The sparrow, though, or the finch and the peach. Oh wow, I said sparrow, so maybe sparrows for some of you are a sign in regards to this connection. But the finch and the peach, this is about love being in the air. Okay, and it says your vibrancy and charm have led to a blossoming romance. Be open and accepting of new loves, many delights. This person may even want to come out like towards you really quickly. In fact, I feel like this person, if they haven't made a move on you yet, this person's definitely going to be making a move on you in the near future. Okay, I really do feel that this person is currently experiencing perhaps new ideas when it comes to you, or shifting their thought frame, their frame of thought towards you, and the connection as well. If they have been transitory, I really don't feel like it's anything personally against you. I feel like this person, they may be quite busy, is what they would want you to know even. Okay, the cauliflower card talks about change, and it says this may have happened recently, be happening soon, or the energy around a change is unsettled. And a rebirth can now take place, and if you're holding on to what was gone before it's time to let go for good. A reactivation can take place in any area of your life if there has been a lull or setback. There we go. So yeah, totally this person's coming through. They are coming forward for sure towards you. This person's very attracted to you, and there is that, desire to kind of, see where this goes, is what I see. Now with Aquarius, again, Aquarius can represent friendship groups or organizations or things of that nature. So you may know this person through that. We also have maybe a quirky individual who doesn't always come off. Actually, some of the most beautiful love songs are written by Aquariuses, but anyway. But sometimes they are a little bit more... they come off a bit more logical, unless they have Pisces, which a lot of Aquarius suns will have Pisces placements, because naturally Mercury and Venus can't be too far away from the sun, so it's common. But yeah, this person, they're thinking about what to say. I really feel like this person wants to come towards you. And I feel like they've nearly even got the bravery. Oh yeah, they want to reach out for sure, for sure, for sure. You may intimidate them a little bit. They may find you to be a very attractive person. And again, they might be quite busy. They might be finishing a few things up in their life, but they would want you to know that they're coming towards you. They are going to be perhaps even flirting. They definitely have a crush on you. They definitely idolize you. They definitely feel a good vibe between the two of you as well. Like, I do think that you are very... they may be spying on you on social media as well, or like, you know, kind of keeping an eye on you on social media. What would they want to say? Soulmate. So that's so interesting. And it feels like this feels wrong. Ooh, interesting. So something about it may feel wrong to them. Maybe they're feeling like it's the wrong... Ooh, trust in me. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get 2 more. I feel like I need 2 more messages, and then we're going to break this down. Okay, what else came out? Oops. I miss the sound of your voice. Ooh, interesting. That might be what prompts them toward action. Your words keep replaying in my head. Interesting. So, it feels like you probably said something to this person, and this may have impacted the mixed signals. Maybe there's something that you've said to this person that makes them hesitant in some way. And sometimes what we could do too is like put up high, like, I've seen this a lot in people, and maybe you've done this or not, but it may be the type of thing where you've said something that struck them. And sometimes we don't know the power of our own words. We might say like, oh, I'm into these type of people, and they don't feel like that person. So they might be like, oh yeah, well, they don't like me, or I'm not for them. You know, so be careful with your words in regards to this person. Well, you don't have to be careful, be honest, be direct, right? But it might be that there is something that... and if it feels wrong, it's like, if there is something like that, like a community dynamic, maybe you work at the same place, or there's some sort of a organization or networking kind of aspect to this as well. This may be why it feels wrong. Maybe, but it's like somehow something you've said to them really is replaying in their head. And that may cause them to be like, what is up with that? Strength. Okay. And so, yeah, it feels like they're really considering something that you've said, and it's made them a bit hesitant. Perhaps they're really reconsidering it, thinking it made them even rethink their stance or their pose towards the situation as well. But I don't feel like this is going to last for long based on the other energy that we're getting. I feel like this person's going to come forward pretty strongly, fairly quickly. I do feel like that they are going through periods of understanding. It may be that something that you said also caught them off guard, even. Or they've been caught off guard by their own feelings developing, or their own thoughts. There's definitely a romantic connection here, or the potential here for romance. So I feel like that's a safe bet that you guys are all asking about romantic connection. I mean, unless, of course, this person, you're asking about someone who doesn't approve of your romantic connection or something. But yeah, anyway. What's interesting about this is it says trust in me. And that song is a card. I made that card. It was based off of a song, I think by Etta James, Trust in Me and Have the Faith I Have in You and stuff like that, sort of. And so it's almost like this person would want to tell you that just trust that everything's going to work out. That maybe they themselves, if you've questioned their actions, they want you to trust in them. They want you to not feel disappointed by them, even for some of you. This person really enjoys the sound of your voice. I really do feel. And they do feel a strong connection toward you. And what's interesting is I feel like somehow something you've said recently has really turned them towards that understanding. So maybe for some of you, even your words keep replaying in my head. I feel like actually for the majority of you, there's something you said that really struck them, like on a level of understanding or enlightening them, like, wow, this person's like really special or really important. Like, maybe it's something that you just mentioned and you don't, like, what words? It's something that made them see you differently. What words? For some of you, you may have come on to this person and now they're really reconsidering it. For some of you, that really is that thing. But that you have said something to this person, and they're kind of like, they're debating here. Now, this also could be about working together or collaborating as well. This person could feel frustrated that you don't trust them, if that's been the case. I also feel here that this could have been an offer or opportunity, or again, this may have been something kind you've done. If you did an act of service recently and you kind of mentioned it to this person, I really feel like that made them consider you in a different light as well. But they're really pondering something that you've said. Gosh, I can't get into, I guess, too much more detail because obviously this is a general reading. So, I mean, not everyone's going to have the same exact thing. But yeah, there's definitely something that you've said that's really replaying. And I really do feel like this person wants to come forward. They'd want you to know that the time has kind of come that they're going to try to make a move, probably. I really do feel like that, especially with writing. That writing card, by the way, hold on. I think in the deck, this is such a weird deck because the guidebook has different words than what are written on the cards, which is funny, but the numbers are the same. I mean, it's similar, but in this case, like writing, it says racing, dynamism. I always have a hard time saying that word. Enterprise, speed, view of the remote, means of transport, racing. And it's like, there's this sort of burning desire I do feel here, is what I get. Wanting things to perhaps move faster than they have been, that sort of thing. Again, maybe it's a person who's also like, hey, I don't know whether to take this too fast or too slow. Like, give me a signal, give me a sign. That it's one thing I also feel coming through for you guys, that this person may really want you to kind of tell them what speed you want as well. If that came up, for sure, that's a confirmation for you guys. If you kind of maybe said, oh, I want to take things slow, I don't want to get too attached. Again, this might have been a signal for this person to be like confused about which way to move. And I saw that at 1616 when I said that. I looked up at the camera. So that's definitely something. Okay? Anything else to know about this person? Blessing, knowledge. So we have favor. This person may want to do a favor for you as well, and you may see them do a favor for you in the future, or they may have recently done you a favor as well. We also have a blessing in disguise. Again, there's a disguise around this person. I feel like this person, you met them for a good reason. And they might even feel like somehow the circumstances around you, like you are a blessing in disguise in some way. There's really something that you said, I think, recently to this person that made them rethink how they're seeing you. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it's like they've gained some sort of knowledge and understanding about this. And they're kind of realizing how important you are to them in some way. And how, like, they want to change things or go forward in some way. So, I would anticipate this person coming towards you, to be honest, romantically, so, in the near future. So, that's what I would say. For the majority, like, when would this happen? Like, majority. Queen of Cups. Perhaps when you give the signal, when you seem emotionally available in some way. And for others of you, 3 days, 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks. 3 months maximum. But I think it's going to be sooner because the way the energy is moving. But it may actually rely a little bit on a signal, like an emotional signal, an emotional cue. So it might be like bringing up a conversation where they can go into this or something like that, you know. Anyway, that is what I'm seeing for those of you that chose the first group. I really hope that this reading helped you. If you want a personal reading with me, you can do that by going in the description box and finding my Etsy store where you can get different readings with me. But thank you so much all. And for those of you that do want to leave a tip, you can do that through the super thanks button above. If you want exclusive pick a cards content that is available through my membership, you can join up above and choose different tiers that you would like to, whichever one you'd want to join. And yeah, I just wish you all the very best, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Why, hello, my friends. If you've chosen this second group, this is going to be your reading. Whew, okay, cleansing the area from the previous group, and you've chosen this beautiful little bird. Isn't it beauty? I love birds. My bird, by the way, I got a parakeet in August, and he started to speak, and I taught him to say, baby bird. And I don't know if some of you saw that on my Instagram story, but I posted the video. I'll try to do it actually on YouTube too. I'll put it on my stories here so you guys can see it by the time this posts. Because he's just so stinking cute. Oh my goodness, I love him. He brings so much joy. Okay, so the person on your mind. And you know what's funny is I didn't tell the first group that, even though we had a bird. So I'm telling you that. So that's quite interesting. Maybe that's something for you guys. Like there's something about this. Like perhaps, like with my bird, well, we met in August, my bird and I. That's when I got him. But also, he's been slow to warm up, you know what I mean? Like, it's taken a lot of patience. And I don't know, maybe somehow the bird story somehow resonates in this situation. Like, maybe it's like this person doesn't talk easily. And it's like you've got to get them talking. You've got to drag the words out. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we've got travel here, number 6. We've also got potential. I didn't see the cards when I was shuffling in the beginning. I honestly didn't see the cards that came out really in this one. So we have got some interesting stuff here. This person, they see so much positive energy in you. It feels like this person really enjoys what you focus on or what you put your focus on. I do feel like this person has focused on the potential between the two of you. Oh, by the way, yeah, we have 6, 28, 50, and 31, I think. I can't read the Roman numerals upside down very well. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're getting right away on the numbers anyway. But yeah, it feels like this person, they could be gauging their potential and their energy towards a certain situation. This could be like kind of creating circumstances between the two of you as well. This person may sometimes find it easier to dream rather than act. Okay, so you may be finding that this person is a little bit more aligned with dreaming than doing. Which sometimes can become a problem when someone's like, oh, I'm going to say that to them, and then they don't say it. We have adventure and rapid progress are indicated, and it's specifically anchored to your true purpose and the direction you're currently taking. Oranges indicate that anything's possible, although you need to get that willpower working hard. There will be challenges, but you can overcome them, and some around you may need extra support at this time. And one thing I want to say here is if you've focused a lot of supportive energy towards this person, I do feel like it's well appreciated and well needed, and they needed that. And I feel like for some of you that message is coming through. But it feels like this person is really gauging on the potential of this connection at this time. And with the Pisces card, again, there could be a very dreamy kind of, there could be distance actually between you, because travel and Pisces. And Pisces, of course, with the association to the 12th house and foreign lands and faraway places, isolated places, you guys actually may be living very separately. I kind of have a good feeling that some of you might be at different locations completely. Or maybe you haven't seen each other in a whole lot of time, as an example as well. That could be coming through too for some of you as a confirmation. And yeah, it feels like you and this person definitely does focus on you. They are focused on the potential of this connection. I do feel like they could be still trying to figure things out. The problem with the turtle and the coriander card coming out in reverse is it can talk about stagnation. It says, while slow and steady might win the race, standing still gets you nowhere. And it feels like this person is not quite moving. in the, too quickly. And it may be because they really are trying to gauge what they want and the potential of this connection. To be honest, it could be that they are really exploring the potential, and that might be why they're not moving forward. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like some of you, and let me just see, where is this group at? Like, where are they at emotionally when it comes to this connection? Like, what's their deal towards this person? Like, to help them. So you may really be logically trying to, okay, we have teamwork here. It may be that you are really thinking about whether they're kind of putting their all into this connection. It might feel like sometimes you're doing more work, or you're really trying to gauge their actions, or their, you know what I mean? And I think you guys are coming to it from a logical standpoint. You might have had things that logically have kind of made you question them. It's not like emotional. It's more like they said this and did this, and those things don't collide. And so what does that mean? You know what I mean? It's kind of like, yeah, it doesn't feel emotional. It's like you're just kind of, and maybe for some of you, this is just curiosity about what this person's intentions are currently. But are they a team worker? Are they someone who's going to, give in and help and make, because I feel like here with that turtle, we're seeing stagnation. It's like, what are their focus? Like, what are they focused on? Where are they moving towards with this? Because I feel like this person's not really doing a whole lot, to be honest. Like, maybe you want more energy from them or something like that. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. This person sees potential in you. I think that they're just trying to figure out what that means and like where it's going, that type of situation. With the wizard here, this is like one of the, like, almost the last card of the deck actually. And this can talk about somebody who is trying to focus on one thing and can't really take on a whole lot else. And that's interesting because of the energy card right next to it. So this person may tell you that they're having a hard time, allocating their energy everywhere it needs to go. They may be very overwhelmed with life, very busy. And it's like, honestly, okay, here's the thing. What I'm getting here for you guys is that this person would literally tell you, hey, I really like you. I see so much potential here. I'm sorry I'm stagnant. I've just got a lot going on. This person could even, with Pisces, be very like burdened emotionally. There might be a lot of things on their shoulders. It might be that they're very isolated at this time even. It may not even just be you. This person may have isolated a lot of people or been kind of quiet or withdrawn. Sorry about my chair making noise. So annoying. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Somebody who really is trying to figure out where to put their focus at. And they don't have like maybe the potential, like, or the ability to, like, it's like even though they see potential in you and they want to kind of create something, travel towards you, even literally perhaps, or even just make this move somehow, the connection move or move forward on something. It's like they're very much focused. Now for some of you, this person may be focused on traveling, relocation as well, and that's going to be special for some of you. You'll know it. It'll be a confirmation. Okay, now what would they want to say? Oh, geez. We've got Trust in Me. That came out for group number 1 as well, which is a song. And this person might want you to trust in them, like to trust them as a person, that they're good, that they have good intentions. We have kindred spirits here as well, and we have, that could even indicate friendship. So some of you may be asking about somebody who's not a romantic interest even. Kindred spirits could be romantic or not romantic, you know what I mean? It's just sort of, to me, like friendship vibes, because I got that from Anna Green Gables, between Diana and Anne. But yeah, and they were kindred spirits. But so there could be a friendship aspect here. This person wants you to trust in them, that they've got your back, that they've got good intentions. Their focus may be all over the place, is what I'm getting. I miss the sound of your voice. So I feel like this person doesn't want to lose you, or they would want you to be like, hey, I don't want to lose you. I don't want you to go away. That sort of thing. I don't know how to handle this. This person may not know how to handle everything that's in front of them when it comes to you. They may not know how to handle some of the obstacles or the problems or whatever it is. We have Let's Make Peace, and I want to wake up beside you and say something. So it feels like this person really wants to hear from you, by the way. And it feels like this person also really wants things. If you have had, especially for those of you that have found yourself in a difficult circumstance with this person, I do feel like this person would want you to make, they want things to be good between the two of you. They want, to be able to talk to you, be around you, and so on and so forth. Now, of course, and that's for the more platonic side of things as an example, especially like for those of you who are like where this is not romantic. Now, for those of you where it is romantic, though, it's like this person wants to be with you physically. Maybe they want to explore something with you physically, and especially if there's a distance situation, this person may not be good at handling it. They may not know how to handle it. Maybe it's like, if they've been stagnant because they haven't been able to travel towards you, or there's been maybe this is a long distance connection. This person, it's like they want you to trust in them, but they just don't know how to handle that situation. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. What do they not know how to handle? Like, what is that about? To maybe see something through to completion. They may not know how to handle a situation to kind of make it happier or have a better outcome. I feel like this person, they would want you to know that they don't really know how to create a happy ending, or to, maybe they don't feel like they have that control or ability at this time. They don't know how to handle perhaps the distance, even the world. Again, maybe it's like, really, if you guys are in two separate places with two different lives, that could be a really big issue for them. Like, they just don't know how to handle it, how to overcome that. They don't know maybe they feel like, see, the cogs are kind of all over the place. It's like, how do you make something run or function well in that circumstance? I feel like this person, especially for those of you who are at a distance, especially if it's not gone anywhere because of that circumstance, I really feel strong messages coming through here that this is like a person, it's like, even if there's nothing happening or something in this connection, it's like they still see the potential. They just don't know what to do about it or something. I don't know. It's like, that's really interesting. You guys are going to have to let me know how this is resonating down below if you've chosen the right group, But yeah, this person definitely wants to be around you. They definitely feel a connection towards you. What do they want to say? Anything else here? So 8 of Wands is interesting because it can be about travel. We have the Hermit. I want to talk to you. I want to see you. I want to text you, especially if there's been separation. I really feel like this person wants to be around you. Like, they want to maybe even end a separation. This also could be like ending a cycle of celibacy between the two of you as well. If it is a romantic connection, this person that might be something important for them though. If they, that may be an issue. Okay. But yeah, the 8 of Wands is a beautiful one. New friendships, new romances, creating something, expanding. Travel is literally came out twice because we have the travel card, and then there's that 8 of Wands, which also indicates travel. It's like, and oftentimes this card is called the arrows of love. The 8 of Wands can be like the arrows of love. And it's like, I want to like kind of come at you. I want to message you. I want to talk to you, that sort of thing. And especially if you've been distant or something like that. But yeah, definitely that aura around it of wanting to kind of break like silence as an example, or really come towards you is what I'm getting. And they say something. What do they want them to say? Like, what does this person want them to say? They might want you to express some sort of sadness or disappointment. Like, maybe it's like they're wishing that you would kind of express that you miss them, or or something like that. Maybe they want you to reach out to them. Maybe they want you to make the first move here. Queen of Coins, Ace of Coins. What do they want you to say? Maybe make the first move. Maybe make the initiation, especially towards physical. It might be like they want you to say, well, I'm going to come see you. I miss you so much. I just want to come see you myself. Or, again, this may be their fantasy land, okay? Of course, this might be that they want you to ask them out first, even if you're not at a distance. They might want you to, like, make that invitation, first. That doesn't mean you should, by the way, or, you know what I mean? I'm just telling you what they're saying, it was coming from them. That's not what necessarily you need to do, depending on the circumstances, you know what I mean? Because for some people, I might advise, you to say, go kick rocks. But for others of you, I might say, hey, yeah, you should do it. It depends on your situation, obviously. So, but I'm just telling you what I'm seeing from their perspective. But yeah, I really hope that this reading was helpful. I really do feel like this person, it's like they want... It feels like this person wants to get back past some certain blockages. And but they don't know how to. And that's what they would want you to know. And again, maybe if they feel blocked by you in some way or just blocked by circumstances. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I really, really wish you guys the best. I really hope that this was helpful and enlightening in some way towards the person. And if you did like the reading, please let me know down in the comments. Tell me, what you thought, all that good stuff. I love reading your comments. And if you want to leave a tip on the channel, you can do that with the thanks button up above. And thank you all for doing that do it. Yeah, but leaving a comment's free, and it's a really nice thing. So I appreciate each and every one. And of course, there's always my wish list too. And thank you for those of you that go on there sometimes and get things for the channel or for me. But, if you want a personal reading, that information's in the description box. You can go on my Etsy and order a reading with me, a personal one. But otherwise, take care, guys. And I hope that this helped, like I said. And lots of blessings to you, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, so if you chose group number 3 here, let's get into your reading. So the person on your mind, what do they want to tell you? Maybe you're getting mixed signals from them. And you're just kind of like, what's up with them? What are their intentions? What do they want to say? Like, what's the deal? So let me pick up here real quick. And this is a beautiful bird that you guys have chosen. I'm going to set that off to the side and these cards off to the side for a moment. And I'm just going to tune into your energy and try to see what's coming through. Maybe like in terms of how you look at this person or what's going on there. And it will help you understand whether you've intuitively chosen the right group, So... if you're in the right place. So group number 3, how do they feel towards this person? Like what's their deal? What's their deal? I got the Queen of Coins. And the King of Wands. Well, you may feel like you and this person are an interesting choice. It feels like this. You see this person as an equal. You might be both very different in some way. The reason why I say this is because, the coins and the wands, this is like earth and fire, which traditionally, especially like in astrology as an example, don't really make an aspect, they don't really, well, of course, fire does, square some, anyway. Aries squares Capricorn and stuff like that. But that doesn't always mean there could be a dynamicism between the two of you. Do you know what I mean? Because that can come from the square as an example. Or it could be that you guys are both a bit different. But that's not bad because it's like maybe you bring different perspectives to each other. But it could feel like this person, you could identify as one of these. It feels like one of you is more... maybe one is a little bit more feisty and the other one's a little bit more calmer. It could be like those type of vibes. It feels like maybe you feel like this person's on your level, but they're just a bit different. Or maybe they're not what you're used to. Or again, maybe in some way you think that your energies complement each other in some way. Because like, just as an example, like in my own marriage, my husband, he's... I'm like super ADD. I'm super like disorganized at times. Oh, my stomach's growling. And he's always like the one who will like kind of, get me organized. What I'm talking about? So it could be like, you bring complementary energy, but there's a total difference between the two. I do feel like you guys are a bit different in personality, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing. In fact, we learn from differences, right? So yeah, it doesn't feel like bad vibes or anything like that from this at all. In fact, you might find this person to be like really handsome, charming, and brilliant, that sort of thing, or beautiful. It depends on who you identify with here. But yeah, so not doesn't look drama to me here. Okay, so we have fighting. Ooh, okay. Fighting came out. We have love. You know what song came out? Tina Turner. Oh. Well, if you've been fighting with this person, they don't want to. They love you. They want to protect you. They want to be there. They want to protect this connection. I don't feel like this person wants to fight at all. If there's been a bickering, guys, or any problems like that, this person doesn't want that. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so we have number 9, number 30, number 4. I don't know if those numbers are important for you to hear or not, but I thought I'd mention it. What's interesting here is we've got this purification spirit, which is very interesting because this can talk about letting go of the old, the unused, the things that aren't helpful. This can talk about purifying, cleansing. This can even talk about clutter, clearing your home, your body, your life, releasing what doesn't serve or protect you or support you, taking time to for purification, to feel brighter and like a clear channel to the light. I feel like this person, it's like they want to protect this connection. They want to clear things up. They want to clear the air. They don't want things to be bad between the two of you, especially if there's been fighting. I'm so sorry my stomach is so growly. I need to go eat after this group. I might take a break between this group and number 4 so I can go eat something. But yeah, this person doesn't want to fight. Where the heck did my book go? I wanted to double check the dream oracle and just see the keywords. But I mean, I think it speaks for itself. We don't really need that. But yeah, it's like this person doesn't want to fight. They don't want to have problems with you. This could even be like restart, refresh energy. Like they don't want to be like this, Yeah, I found the book. Yeah, battle, target, aim, action against or in favor of others, enterprise. This person may want to really protect you from people you're fighting with as well. This person may want to comfort you, to keep you from all harm. They don't want, if you felt like this person could be on someone else's side or against you, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This person has only love in their heart for people, even if it's not romantic. But I do feel like this is romantic for most of you. But again, this person, sometimes especially this person might say something feisty, but it's in love. Like it's with love. Even if they come off feisty, it may be like the type of person who's like, it's like because they love you, they care, they just, maybe that's how they express it sometimes, that sort of thing. I do feel like this person has a really strong protective bond towards you, to be honest. I'm really picking that up strongly. Now, the Ladybug and Sweet Pea, it says, beware of taking on too much. You may feel like you have things under control, but balance is delicate. Honor your limits to preserve a happy outlook. And this could talk about things being a bit heavier. If things have been heavier between you and this person, it's like, and maybe that's like if this person's been overprotective of themselves, or they've been a little bit blocked off, or like there's been a boundary around them, it has nothing to do, it could be that they have their own battles that they're fighting in their life, and they don't want you to think that has anything to do with you. I really could see that being expressed too here for some of you. With the Onion, this says here that onions share ways to take responsibility and empower your own life. They indicate that you're on the right path, that you're protected, and that you have to keep going and not give up. And it's like this person doesn't want to give up on you. I don't think they don't have any intention to do that, especially. And some of you may need to hear that, right? Now, I really do sense that this person maybe is just going through some things or something like that. But yeah, it's only love here, only kindness, only the desire to purify is what they would want to tell you. Like, I just want things to be good between us. I don't have any negative intentions. I just, also, this person, it's like, the onions make us cry, right? They make us tear up. And maybe for some of you, it's like if they made you tear up, it's just like, maybe something off of them is radiating, and it's not meant to be. It might be that they're kind of in that energy. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't intentional. Like onions, you know, it doesn't feel like it was an intentional thing. If they made you cry or something like that. Especially for those of you where there was cries, like crying tears. I've imagined us together. I want you to be part of my life. I don't know how to handle this. Maybe they're not good at sorries or clearing things up. I'm not ready. You're amazing. And one more. Can I keep you? Oh, how sweet. Can I keep you comes from the film Casper from the 90s. And that's what Casper says to Kat in that movie. But yeah, this person, they're not ready for something. What are they not ready for? I don't know if this is an apology for some of you, if they're not ready to make nice yet. This might be that they're not ready to approach you yet, that they're still kind of, they're not ready to approach you for some reason on something. I feel like that there's some, actually too, the thing is that this person may actually be developing loving feelings for you, but they're not ready to express it just yet, or they're not really ready to say something. They may be kind of holding back here. Also, they may not be ready to contact you or something like that just yet as well, for some of you that are not in contact. If you're in contact with this person, but it's just like they're not ready to express everything yet. They may be still kind of in this hermit mode. Okay, so it may be that they're just not ready to quite open up yet, especially if they're used to being kind of feisty. It may be more uncomfortable for them to show those more pure, like sweeter, kinder, tender sides of themselves as well. But yeah, for some of you, it might be that they're still kind of burdened by certain situations between the two of you, although they still feel very much aligned and protective of you and caring towards you. Again, this person says you're amazing. And with Venus here, of course, you know, Venus represents what? Beauty. It rules beauty. And so I would say that this person wants you to know that you're a beautiful person, that you are, you know, the epitome of these beautiful qualities, these attractive qualities as an example. They like the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you are, your presence, and all that sort of thing as well. And this person, like, we have two different cards, kind of keep you, and I want you to be part of my life. This definitely indicates that the person wants you around. They want to keep you. They want you to be part of their life. And they've imagined you together, but they don't know how to handle this. So again, it may be that they're still trying to develop, you know, the courage as an example to make a move, or that they're still trying to figure these things out for themselves. Oops. 8 of Cups. They maybe need to walk away from certain past events, behaviors, things that weren't working for them as an example. There may be, yeah, it does feel like that they have certain burdens or things that they're letting go of. I do feel like that they're close to letting go of these things. Whether it's, you know, it feels like they might be in a time of healing as well. They may just have a lot going on in their life. Or there may have been, again, circumstances between the two of you, but they want nothing but to kind of bring these back into balance, to bring these back into harmony. We have independence, you're gaining power. Maybe they're trying to gain independence from this connection or from certain things in their life, by the way. And once they meet that goal, then they'll be ready to kind of come forward. And this also could be the vibes of somebody who's trying to gain independence, like where they can actually give you something. So maybe for some of you, if this person's going through a separation or a divorce, it's like, hey, you know what? I love you. I want to be with you. I'm going to make that move. I just cannot yet. Okay? I need to gain some independence here first. Again, independence can also play into, like, if they've been very overburdened with their life and work and, like, I don't know, whatever else could be going on in their life. It might be like, hey, you know, I just need to get these goals met and then I'm going to come towards you. You know what I mean? Like, I just need to finish all this stuff so I can kind of come with something to actually offer you. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, so that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's like, also, if this person is healing, like if, say, you've had a problem, it may be that they need to disconnect, feel that independence a little bit, and then they'll be ready to kind of come back around. You know what I'm saying? As well. Now, of course, by the way, that doesn't mean that you have to wait for it. Of course, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just expressing what I'm seeing in the cards based on this person. Okay, so you do what you want to do in response to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Anything else that this person would want to express to them? Well, they want friendliness. For some of you, this person may be wanting to reestablish things as a friendship first and foremost, and then seeing where things go and how life takes you. I will say that for some of you, they would want you to know, like, hey, let's be friends and see where things go. This person may want to just create recreate a friendship with you. If it's not romantic, they may be like, hey, let's absolve these differences and find out what's going on here. Okay. I do feel like this person, they love hearing from you. They find you to be such a warm and kind person. I think that you represent a lot of what they enjoy, and they enjoy your presence. They may feel like you guys are on two different waves in life as well, and maybe it's like a little bit of rough waters, so they need to kind of figure that out. But overall, this person, they feel joy surrounding you. They feel like you're a wonderful person to be around, a beautiful person to be around. They're proud to be around you. In fact, I feel like this is the type of person who'd want to show you off in some way as well. It's like they'd be proud to have you next to them or around them. I don't know if some of you need to hear that, but it came through really strongly for me. So anyway, I wish you nothing but the best, guys. I really hope that this reading was helpful. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, what you felt. Did you get any messages here that you really struck you? Let me know. And I love reading your comments. If you want to have a personal reading with me, that's available through my Etsy store as of this reading. Definitely check out the description box to find the link to that and see what I have available. And if you, haven't already, I'd love it if you stuck around and subscribed, of course. You can also join here as a member on the channel to get some more exclusive content, pick a card readings and stuff like that. Check out the tiers by clicking that join button up above, and you can see the different options that I have available. And yeah, otherwise, thank you so much. And thank you in advance to all of you that do comment, leave tips on the video through the thanks button, or go on my wish list and get me something. I appreciate those gestures. They're so sweet and kind, so thank you. Anyway, but commenting's free, and that means a lot to me just as much, so do what you can afford. Lots of love, and take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. So if you chose this last group here with this beautiful bird, this is your reading. So let us see what is up with this person. And you might be getting mixed signals, or you're not really sure what's going on with them. So let's find out. I want to start off by taking a card for you. Let me just cleanse the area real quick too before I begin from the last reading. And what's your energy towards this person at this time? What's the energy of this particular group? Okay, we've got the Emperor. We've also got the Queen of Swords. We also have the King of Swords. That's interesting. So 3 different court cards came out. Or, well, no, 2 court cards and a major arcana, actually, sorry. But 3 people, I guess you could say. So that's really interesting. So we might have 2 masculine energies present and 1 feminine, or I want to say that you look at this person as a compatible person to you in many ways. For some of you, you might be wondering how to proceed with this person. And that might be why you're really here. Because you're just like, okay, I'm ready for logic. I'm ready for reason. How do I proceed with this person? You know what I mean? Like, what should I do here? Is kind of the vibe I'm getting. So that might help you know whether you've chosen the right group or not. We have exceptionality. We have got affirmation. We have the crow and the dogwood, intelligence. We have Virgo. We've got earth spirit, and we've got agreement. What does this person want you to know? We have exceptionality, and number 33. We have number 14 as well, by the way. We've got number 16 and 24. So those are numbers just showing up here. Exceptionality is the number 33, and it says here that it covers diversity, revolution, normality, alternative, wonders, and powers. So I want to tell you that this person, they find you to be an exceptional person, and they would want you to know that you're exceptional, that you're intelligent, that you are beyond. And I get that, like, it's so interesting because the crow and the dogwood, it's like intelligence. They find you to be an intelligent person. They like talking to you. They like communicating with you. You're a very smart person to them. They, I think, value your opinions. They value, who you are as an example, as a person. And this also can talk about, somebody who really sees you as capable in any circumstance. Like this person, it's like, I wish you saw how capable you are, how amazing you are, how intelligent you are. That's the vibe I'm getting. This person may find the way that you speak is really enticing to them, very interesting. There may be even some words that they've been thinking over that you've said recently as well. I'm kind of getting that too. With the strawberry, this can talk about agreements. So this can talk about working with other people as an example. And this can also be like a romantic romantic proposal as well. Group work, connection with others, and partnering with like-minded individuals and entities are all areas that strawberry works with. If you felt kind of like you had a hard time speaking around this person, it hasn't been noticed by them, okay? So if you have worried about something you've said recently, or because I was kind of messing up when I was talking a lot, and so it's like if you felt like you misspoke, or perhaps you were worried about something you've said in regards to this person, a strong message affirming that they don't find you to be like stupid or unintelligent, or or it's like it didn't faze them in a way that made them look differently at you. Like they think you're amazing, they think you're a great person, okay? This also can talk about like-mindedness, and I got that. Like that you guys are somehow very like-minded in the way that you approach life. They may have noticed that you guys are very similar in some way as well. This also can talk about working with each other as well. So some of you might find that this is a coworker. But yeah, I do feel like this person finds you to be a sweet, stable person as well. Just like overall good vibes here. This can talk about reflecting. They could be reflecting on certain things. They could be reflecting on how to approach you romantically, or what they could be trying to figure out the truth of the situation as well. What's going on with this person? So we have the Four of Pentacles. This could be somebody who's not really making a move. This could be somebody who's kind of keeping to themselves or a little bit hesitant. This could even imply rejection. And there could be a little bit of a blockage here on this side of the person when it comes to you. This could talk about fears being realized. They could have fears surrounding you as an example, or insecurities. They may be finding it hard to move in some way, despite perhaps even thinking that you're an amazing person, by the way. And this may be their own issues, their own fears, their own problems that kind of influences rather than who you are as a person. Yeah, because this person, look at this. The King of Coins and the Queen of Coins, they feel like you're a good dynamic couple. They feel a good vibe between you. But somehow there's something that is hard here for them. And I think it's probably, yeah, this person's not taking action. I can see it, like, very clearly. Like, they're not, and maybe that's where the mixed signals are. It's like maybe, there could have even been rejection or an ignoring of a proposal even as well for some of you. But it feels like this person's not moving. even though it's like a match made in heaven, even. And I think in their eyes it is too. Like it is. It's like a match made in heaven, you know, in some way. But there may be certain problems or fears here that are kind of influencing them. Let me see. What is going on here? What do they want to say? This person's really concerned about their career. We have career here. We also have safe and wellness. Safe, it says you're feeling safe and secure. And with wellness, this can talk about health improving, something being healthy. I feel like this person, it's like they're trying to realize whether something is good for them or not. Maybe there's something about the situation that has made them question this. Is it like a good idea? Something about the dynamic between the two of you, that sort of thing. What do they want to say? This person doesn't think much differently actually than you do, even if they've kind of acted a different way. If you really knew me, you'd reject me. Okay, so we do have insecurities showing up here, okay? On this person's part, which I did see with that 8 of Swords. We have I'm not ready as well. Yeah, I can definitely see that with all the 4s. They're not moving. They're not moving. And it's interesting, and I'm a show off. What I was going to say about that earlier about the Emperor too is that's a 4 too, by the way. And it may be that it's their move, but they're not ready to make a move. Or I kind of feel like some of you already made a move as well. One thing I will tell you, if they've told you anything, they meant what they said in some way, in terms of like, if they expressed some sort of, if this person's rejected you in any way, shape, or form, or kind of told you something that felt rejecting, it may be that this person meant what they said at this time, but it doesn't mean that they didn't care deeper. We also have them as show off. So this person may be trying to show off, and they like showing off for you as well. And we have your words keeper playing in my head. So this person is definitely taking something you've said and really thinking about it. Oh, I saw the swans. This person really does think you're a beautiful person. And oh my God, I think you're cute. No wonder. Okay, that's so funny because, yeah, they definitely find you to be beautiful, cute, like attractive and everything. I feel bad for hurting you. If they've hurt your feelings, even if it was the truth in some way, they really feel shitty for it. They don't feel good about it at all. I have a hard time opening up. And this person may have that type of personality where it's not easy for them to really open up and express themselves emotionally. And we also, that I'm a show off, so it might be that they have a hard time being vulnerable. And if they said something that made you feel hurt, it's like they don't feel good about it by any means. If you really knew me, you reject me. There's definitely some insecurity on this person's part, which may make them kind of pull away. It's like, oh, I'll keep away so that they don't really know who I am. Yeah. So you may find that this person, it's like they come through on a very superficial level, or they might joke or be playful, but then it's like they never let it go deeper than that, as an example. And it may be a defense mechanism because it's just like they don't want people to get to know the real them. So if they said something, and also this could show that they've kind of understood something they said. They may have said something, Page of Wands, in like an immature way. Like maybe they didn't really consider the actions, you know, or the words, or how they would play out long term. So that's another dynamic showing up here too, is that maybe in silence, they've kind of realized, oh shit, maybe I said that the wrong way. Maybe I was too quick to say something. Oh gosh, you know, I could have said it differently. That sort of thing. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. This person's almost like, forget about me, I'm an idiot. I'm telling you, like this person might be like, forget about me. Like just move on. You can do so much better. I'm just telling you. Okay. What else? This person doesn't think they matter that much to you. They might think that you'll get over them pretty easily or move on from this. I don't know if that's true for you or not. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing from their side. And anything else that needs to come through here? Oops, sorry. We have the Hierophant and the Queen of Coins. And the Two of Wands. So as that Seven of Pentacles try to come out too. This person could be very much a person who has a hard time. They may be a person who really likes following the rules, the regulations, the norms, and they may stick to this. They maybe have a hard time deviating from that pathway, is what I'm feeling. They might feel in some ways that they've done the right thing, even, like morally. Especially if they felt like they were going to be like not secure, as an example, and they kind of told you that. It might be like that they thought they were doing the right thing, morally, but they may have still certain, like, kind of, they're still like, did I say the right thing? That kind of thing, or did I express myself correctly? I want one more deck that I didn't use with the others. Hold on. I want to see a little bit more here. Anything else here for this group? They're curious. Think about it. So they're definitely thinking about you. They're thinking about you, about whatever is kind of occurring between the two of you. They are curious to get to know you. But it says be patient. So it may be like give them time. This person may open up more. So just give them time and see what happens, because that's the thing. We have within 1 month. So you may see some dynamics changing here in the next month with this person. Okay? Because if they did hurt your feelings, like they did kind of act like goofy or pull back, it's like maybe they're not ready. Maybe they're just like, maybe there's insecurities, but I feel like this person could come around. You know what I mean? They might get curious, and kind of come back around. I do think that they're thinking about you, so just be patient in the situation. I think this person will be back around because they think you're exceptional. This person's very intellectual, I feel. Just saying, like, they don't feel like a super emotional person. This feels like a person who's very much up in their intellect, you know what I'm saying? And so they may be driven by whether things seem like a good idea as well. Anyway, those are the messages that are coming through. I hope they were helpful to you at this time, and let me know what you thought down in the comments. If you want to have a personal reading with me, you can do that through my Etsy store. And and then I'd love if you guys stuck around, subscribe and stuff like that. I'd love to hear from you in a comment. For those of you that do want to leave a donation through the tip up above, the thanks button, I appreciate that and thank you. And of course, there's always my wish list, and I know that some of you go on there sometimes, and I want to thank you for that kindness. But have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.